It's right after this part?
No.
Oh, no, skip
We've
ahead.
got Brian Simpson here, who comedy enforcement was not too happy with, although I'm not seeing a glare there. Let's see. Was it comedy enforcement,
Yes.
the Mexican? I got to get a
Loved his
picture of each
segment
one of
about
them.
The glasses glare.
Comedy enforcement did 10 minutes. He goes, there was a glare from the light coming onto... He was like the guy from the last episode of The Curse. There was a glare coming into his glasses from the side of the light. It was very unprofessional. And I'm like, wow, this is really nice. Have
I
you
love
been
that
trained
segment.
by Redbar? It's almost as if you've been... Okay, but the glare is not that bad. Let me show you what was really bad. $600 for this.
I'm Whitney.
Oh. Whitney Cummings. Now, this made podcast cringe.
Podcast and
Comedy enforcement. We really got to get their faces. Right
Podcast
above my
cringe.
main monitor, I want 3 portraits of them painted as if they're kings with their title cards underneath.
Cringe British
I
enforcement
know, of
Mexican.
course. So comedy enforcement. I feel like he should be podcast cringe and the other guy should be enforcement. That's why I keep messing this up. This is the part that made enforcement upset.
Can we try to get them to switch names from...
Guys,
say
how
you'll
about
give them
that?
the money if they
I'll
switch
give them the money
names?
if they switch names. The money it would cost to switch names, of course. If podcast enforcement, who nobody watches, doesn't care about this bit, nobody cares, or if comedy enhancement, what was his name? Podcast cringe. Switch names, and I will pay for the cost of the name switch.
Which should be 0.
Should be
'cause
0.
It's YouTube.
But the deal's on the table. Okay, here's Whitney. Let's see what Whitney's big bit is.
So I think
And then she honks her boobs. Why? Because you guys were just riffing?
And comedy
then-
enforcement went, nothing really happened
Welcome back.
until about 25 minutes in. Whitney rubbed her belly
Which
and
was
took
pretty
her
cool.
tits out.
Which actually I liked. I mean, she did look good.
That's like what he's saying.